In the unforgiving world of special operations, respect isn't given, it's earned. And for the Navy SEALs, the bar is set astronomically high. This is the story of a woman who didn't just meet that bar, she shattered it. She wasn't a soldier, a spy, or an operator. She was a civilian analyst, often overlooked in a world dominated by physical prowess. Let's call her Anna, initially. The SEALs saw her as just another intellectual from Langley, someone who dealt in theories and data far removed from the grit and grime of real-world missions. They were polite, but a subtle air of skepticism always lingered. They trusted their gut, their training, their brothers in arms, an analyst behind a desk. That was a different world. But one night everything changed. A high-stakes mission was underway, targeting a top-tier enemy compound. The team was deep in hostile territory, relying on intelligence that was hours old. Suddenly, communications crackled to life. It was Anna. Her voice was calm, but laced with an undeniable urgency. She had been digging, cross-referencing last-minute chatter, and found a discrepancy, a ghost signal that didn't fit the pattern. Standard procedure was to dismiss it as an anomaly. The data from the drones and satellites showed a clear path, but Anna had a gut feeling, an instinct honed by thousands of hours staring at screens, connecting dots no one else could see. She bypassed the chain of command, a move that could end her career, and spoke directly to the team leader on the ground. "Abort your current route," she said, her voice steady. "There's an ambush waiting. I can't prove it with a picture, but every piece of digital chatter points to it. They know you're coming." On the ground, the team leader faced an impossible choice. Trust the multi-million-dollar tech showing a clear path, or trust the voice of an analyst thousands of miles away. The skepticism was palpable. He challenged her, demanding hard proof. Anna didn't flinch. She laid out her reasoning, a rapid-fire string of interconnected data points that painted a vivid, terrifying picture. A new cell tower activation, a flicker of encrypted traffic, a brief ping from a burner phone known to be used by enemy scouts. Individually, they were nothing. Together, as Anna presented them, they were a death trap. The team leader made his call. He trusted her. "We're rerouting," he barked into his comms. The team changed course, moving through a much more difficult, but hopefully safer, path. Minutes later, the original route erupted in a coordinated attack. RPGs and heavy machine gun fire tore apart the very spot where the SEALs would have been. It was a perfectly executed ambush, one they would not have survived. The silence on the comms was heavy. They had been saved not by a bullet or a bigger gun, but by a voice, an intellect, and a gut feeling from someone they had underestimated. When the team returned to base, the atmosphere was different. There were no grand speeches, no formal ceremonies. But as Anna walked through the briefing room, the sea of hardened operators parted. Nods of respect were exchanged. The team leader approached her, looked her straight in the eye, and simply said, "Thank you." From that night on, no one ever questioned her intelligence again. When Anna spoke, the seals listened. She had proven that in the world of shadows, the sharpest weapon isn't always made of steel. It's the mind that sees what others can't. She had earned her place among the elite, not by pulling a trigger, but by preventing one from ever being fired at them. Her legend became a quiet testament within the teams. Trust the analyst. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more.